Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, a black and gold mosh pit where the Hawkeyes are ready to swarm. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Hawkeyes will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Bruins offense will take the first swing of the game. When your quarterback takes the field, you want him to look just like this guy, exuding confidence.
Yeah, the it factor. He's the man. Nobody questions it. Everybody on this team knows they've got his back, and he's the leader.
Everybody in this stadium also knows the offense goes as this guy goes. He has got to play well today.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The margin for error so small in a conference like this, and in Big Ten play, really imperative to get off to a good start.
You really focus on all offseason getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast. Win our conference. Well, this is step one. And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own colored jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also, that hatred.
Brings it in down the left side. All kinds of running room. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. You just got to get him to the ground quickly.
Dances away from the heat. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down after a 5-yard gain down to the 7.
I like it. Just frustrate the defense. Give that 5 to 6 yards. Make them honor the run. Make them know that you're willing to run the football and run it effectively.
And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up.
Third and short. Football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Brown. Touchdown, Bruin! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
I love the aggressive nature and the play calling there. In the opening drive of the game, you have an opportunity on fourth down, obviously, to just kick a field goal, take the lead early, establish some momentum. Instead, they get aggressive. They go for it, and not just get it, they score a touchdown.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Hawkeyes offense will try to get something going with their first possession. One thing to keep an eye on in this game, when they get a back isolated on a linebacker, who wins that matchup?
quarterback likes the matchup, but this linebacker, he's different, man. Not only is he a hitter, he's got the athleticism to cover people, too.
Normally you say that's a win for the running back. Running back and a linebacker, I win. But this guy is different. Interested to watch this matchup.
Listen, guys, this is one of the top 10 passing offenses in the entire country. Maybe they're trying to catch the defense napping by going goal line and running the football. Not a lot of success on that last play. Hey, bud, get back to doing what you do best. Throw the ball.
Yeah, that was a good play on the ball, getting his hand up and getting the tip, getting the deflection. Ball bounces up in the air, falls to the ground, incomplete pass.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
They'll throw it on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Gets it out fast. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa has the ball back on offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to... And that ball is picked off. Looking for more room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Some defensive players just have a knack. I've played with guys throughout the course of my career that you can't coach it. It's not speed. It's not strength. It's literally, I know when to break on the football, how to go get it, and how...
And the pass hits, picked off. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Give to the running back. Some really tough running there. Gets him to the 45-yard line. Got 8 on 1st down. Now looking at a 2nd and 2. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Fox. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Trying play action. Trying to get behind the defense. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end.
That's a great play call there, guys. I love it. Listen, they didn't get the 1st down, but this QB sneak on the very next play is going to get it, and this drive's going to keep going.
splits the uprights right down the middle. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get left.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. The Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Bruins are on the move. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a productive play on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. He's got it down the left. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of his spot.
We've reached the end of one, and as is tradition here in Iowa City, we take a moment to say hi to the children of the University of Iowa Stead Family Children's Hospital. Hello, kids. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick strike complete. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Goes to the option. Now the toss. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. On the option. Quick toss. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. 2nd and goal for this offense. On the option. He'll toss it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Effective offense leading the way here in establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. First down for this offense. The give to the single back. And he could not get loose on the run.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
He'll put the tight end in motion. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Caught in the backfield, it's Fox. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Hawkeyes will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. It's complete. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Wants to throw on 3rd. He makes the connection. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. The Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Back to the air one more time. Sends it downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Yeah, and that's tough, man. Golly, you got him wide open. And that cat can roll. You're not talking about, a guy that's an average runner on the outside. You got to give him a little bit of a chance to run underneath that, put a little more air underneath it, but he just overshoots the runway.
Looking to pass on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Using the quick game. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
And they stop the 4th down pass. The defense gets off the field. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Fires to the tight end. Ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Offense set on 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
It's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Fast motion from the offense. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. And the Bruins get enough for the first down.
And that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get first downs. They throw the football and get first downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting first downs. They are
throws toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Now 2nd and 10. They go to the ground. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, going up top. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Yeah, and 3rd and short, they choose not to run, throw the football, and I think a lot of that has to do with they know they're in field goal range. They can take the 3 points on the board.
Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 4th down, going to the air. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. First down here for the offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle, it's Fox. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll throw it on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's going to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. All the way back to the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum.
Going for the big play. Makes the grab down the left side. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Now on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. This offense has a 2nd down play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got him this time. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He'll set up to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. He's looking to throw. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for number 3.
A great tight coverage, understanding it's 3rd and goal. I got to be really tight. I can't give him any space. The field shrunk down so much. Nice tight coverage by this defense and a nice physical play to make sure he did not catch that football.
Field goal is good. And that lead grows even bigger. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Makes a move. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. He's looking to throw it. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, but a good pickup there on 1st down. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. He's back to throw on 2nd down. Deep shot for the end zone. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. The Bruins will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They come into this 3rd quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be 1 drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
At the 35, he's loose. Off he goes. Inside the 30. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. And the Hawkeyes will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to move it through the air. He makes a grab. And he will score. Touchdown, Iowa.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Quarterback moving. Going to try to get it himself. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back. Running inside the 20. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They'll try the left side. Hard running there. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Give to the fullback. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Wide out in motion. Slams it ahead. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. As the defense comes out, they've got him pinned back, and listen to the roar of this crowd. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical. They wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
He's got it on the right. At the 35, he's open. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. More precision throws from this Bruin quarterback, much like a Rick Neuheisel used to play.
Just pinpoint accurate. Put the ball right where you want to. You think about Troy Aikman, you think about some of those other great names in UCLA history.
And he'll pick up the 1st down after a tough run there. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on 1st down. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Line getting set on 2nd down. They move the tight end all over. To the ground with the back. At the 20, he's got space. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, a little misdirection. The defense didn't know what hit them. Big game for the offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. He'll toss it. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. Great job in the base defense making a play.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good. And they'll push that lead out a little further. They tack that last score on just for good measure as they are getting oh so close to putting this one away. The kickoff is coming. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. Looking to throw for it. He's going to throw deep right side. Got it in stride at the 15. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hawkeye.
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then stride it into the end zone.
And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He's got his man. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Got a man. It's Hart. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the 4th quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Quick completion to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, see if they stick with that plan on 2nd. Here's the handoff. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Quarterback checking the play. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Using his feet to buy time. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that.
And a nice play by the defense. 3rd and short, you're thinking run most of the time, but a really nice job playing tight on the wide receivers, playing the pass and giving no space for the offense.
And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Line gets set, 1st down. He's going to pass. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
These are the perfect situations you love to be in. Known passing situations. These are not where the offensive tackles want to be. And when you're on the edge and there's no threat of the run, pin your ears back, get the nice 1st down sack.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. On 1st down, here comes this offense. From the gun, the ground game. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
The give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Better find the ear plugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They allowed the completion, but this defense was swarming to keep him away from that first down line.
Yeah, and you allow completions in those 3rd down situations underneath the sticks, and you come up and rally, and everybody flies to the football. That's great execution by this defense.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Feeling some heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Fires to the big fella. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Short fields make successful offenses. Just what they want here. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Right back to it. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Movement here from the tight end. They'll go to the counter. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. No good. Lead is still in double digits, but missed a chance to make it bigger. Iowa has the ball back on offense.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. He'll pull it down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he intercepts it. What a nice play, and even with the short return, they're in scoring position at the 18. The offense lining up for a first down play. Whoops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense getting set for first down. They want to throw it. Trying to get to him. It's complete to the left. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback will audible. He wants to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to throw. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Wake Forest is going to enjoy the trip back to Winston-Salem after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road and you stack wins there at home, and suddenly it's quite the resume. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He wants a big play here late. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Makes the grab on the shuffle.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Fires to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The offense set. Play. Going with the counter play here. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down and run. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. Offense uses a timeout, 17 seconds left on the clock. From the gun, running back on the move. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They get the timeout called, 11 seconds remaining to play. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They believe they can run right here. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked team. But you went out and got your respect. You gained it now. Let's build on this throughout the season. One win, great win. Now let's go ahead and build some momentum in the future.
Reese, some might say you're not a one-trick pony with that reference. And obviously, this was the team, the unranked team, that had the horses to get this thing done. Too much firepower, just too much explosiveness on offense, great defense. What a tremendous win.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.